Hey guys, AnzoWS100 here. Welcome back to another decked out video. Today, we are going to be doing the lengthy task of going for cards. And I did the lengthy part already. Yeah, I did the lengthy part because behind this area, as you can see, boom! Yeah, that is the entire cards area. In fact, I haven't even finished bordering it up. Man, I should have finished bordering it up before recording the video. But nope, I'm committed. I want to show you guys what's up. In fact, I haven't even finished the cards, but I want to show you the progress that I've made. So, let's get right to it. And so, this is the module that we will be having for today. I know it's big. It's probably big, and I have a space prepared for something else in the brains right there. But yeah, this is big, but don't worry. Really simple. So, let's start off with the cards. So, here we have the cards. These are the originals, and then these are copies of the originals because I haven't actually tested it yet. But let's test it right now. Let's test it right now. Let's get a original. Let's place it in this chest right here, and this is my cloning command block because it clones this chest to this chest, and it drops the book. So let's see if it stacks. Because if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't. As you can see. Ooh, it does. That's a first. Oh well, I actually didn't want to stack them up, so I want the originals to be solo, but now we know it can stack. But there you go, you got stacks of 16, and that will be going through this machine right here. It's a giant machine wherein the shulker box that will be placed over there in that area to over here. It'll be cloned, and then all the cards just flow into the hoppers, and they all get sorted. And this sorting system right here is by silentwisperer. Yeah, the small bedrock YouTuber. Yeah, subscribe to him. He is amazing at coming up with bedrock edition reliable gadgets and stuff. So this is the sorting system that he made, and it can actually be changed up a bit. This piston should normally be facing up, or it could face down, or whatever. I placed it to the side just to mark that this obsidian is the gap between two modules. And this clock right here, this is actually a self-made clock that was inspired by FoxyNoTail. I will leave a link of, actually I will leave a lot of links in the description. This one for the clock, this one for the sorting system. Yeah, that's actually a lot of videos to link, but it's okay. It's all okay. And basically, what will happen is it will power something like this. And what normally would happen is that if you have, let's say, I have Stealth 1 right here. These are cards for Stealth 1. Okay. If I place them in this hopper, it will activate this clock, and it will give me +1 on stealth, and then they'll just drop into this chest. So if we drop it in here, as you can see, it's going down, and as you can see, 3, 4, we should be getting 16, and this is how the clock works. So it takes the comparator output, it pauses because this hopper gets locked, which is the reason why this comparator leads up to here, and then this also leads up to here. So basically it gets locked just at the right time to be able to take it out one book per tick. So there you go, you got 16 points because we have 16 cards. That's basically how, oops, let's not break it. So basically we've got a comparator, redstone dust. All these repeaters are on 2-tick delay, and then it's connected to a command block. So basically, that module is just repeated many times. This is actually 18 modules. I haven't completed these last three or last 6. I'm not sure. But if I'm not mistaken, I haven't completed the last 6. No, it's last 9. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 9. The last 9. So basically, I have 3 cards that I haven't done yet. And I have 4 cards here that are already done. Or 3 sets of cards. So we got the stealth set. Yeah. And then we got the loot finder set. And we have the resistance set. So These modules actually, they're the same command. They're just scoreboard players add at p, except per increment of 1 is an increment of 1 in the scores as well. So like, this is stealth 1, so it gives 1. This is stealth 2, so it gives 2. And this is stealth 3, so it gives 3. And it's all the same for all of these modules. And that's the reason why this space is here, because those are going to be the scoreboard test commands that we might be tackling in the next episode. I don't want to tackle it here because that's honestly a lot of information to take. So this is a giant hopper line. This in itself is already a lot of information to pack, because you gotta do the sorting system, and then you got the clock, and then you got the comparator, the command blocks. And all of these command blocks are actually scoreboard commands, because as you can see on the right side of the screen, we got ourselves scoreboard commands. So how would you add an objective to this list of scoreboards objectives? So basically what you do, you go into your chat, and you do slash scoreboard objectives. Your keyword here is objectives, because what you want to do is you want to add objective in a string. A string means it's alphanumeric, meaning it's the alphabet and numbers. This is programming stuff. I learned this, and this will be my course in college, so I do know this. So objectives, and then you're going to add a string or a word. So I'm going to add, let's say, add. There you go, add. And then as you can see, I have 5 objectives already. I have loot, noise, resistance, soul, and stealth. These are all objectives that will be appearing on the objective board. But let's add rage, because that will be the next card I'm doing anyway. So dummy. Actually, there are different types of scoreboard objectives, but we only have dummy for bedrock, so we have dummy. And then display name. Display name is also a string, or it's also alphanumeric. So what you do if you have multiple words, because rage, it could be like still angry. It could be like that, but that's 2 words. So you have to put them in a double quotation mark. Or what you can do is, if it's just a single word, just put rage. And then if you enter that in chat, you will see new objective added, rage successfully. So basically what's gonna happen is the word rage in itself is the word that's going to be detected by these command blocks, and that's the word that is going to be added to the scoreboard. But here is the thing. If you add 2 words to that, on the right side, it won't be like the objective itself, rage. It will be the 2 words that you put in the display name. So for Soul Seeker, as you saw, the objective was actually soul, but the display name is Soul Seeker. So what's going to happen is, wait, let me get a book and quill. Let me get a book and quill, and let me demonstrate to you how we actually do this. So what I do is I get 5 books. One of them is going to be the original copy, so we're just going to sign it, and we're going to do Soul Seeker, and then capital I for 1, and then unknown, we're just going to put my name. And there you go. And then we're going to sign and close, but that's buggy. Thank you very much. Yeah, really, like, Bedrock Edition books have been buggy for me, like, so much recently. Seeker and 1, and then author, and then don't wonder why my name is weird. It's basically the weirdness I was when I was a kid. And then you're gonna go into your crafting grid. You're going to put these books and quills over on these 3 corners, and then you're going to have that. So now you have 3 copies of the original. And then you're going to have a 4th copy. The original stays in here. So that's Soul Seeker 1. And then you're going to add this, put it in the upper left corner. That's the clone command for the cloning chest thing. And as you can see, now we have 8. And then you can actually just leave that because it all just flows. So So now you have 8. And then you can have 16 now. So now we have 16. So basically, what we're going to do is we're also going to need to get 10 of these, because we'll see in the filters later why we need 10. Actually, no. We can actually show it now. In the sorter systems, it's taking a comparator output from this specific hopper right here. This top one, which is denoted by these 3 iron blocks, this top one is the one that's being detected by this comparator right here. You need 10 books. That's the minimum for a stack of 16. You need 10 items of that one specific item. And this is the Stealth 1 card. And then I have 16 over in that chest. So basically, it'll flow here until it's 10. And then these are just filter items that I renamed filter. And you need to spread it out just so that the hopper system does not break. Because Bedrock Edition hoppers are randomized and wonky. And even in the Impulse SV Java version of the sorting system, same thing. Your filters have 4 extra items in there. So here we have our 16 and our 4. So those are all copies of the original. We can go into this area right here where this is resistance 3, which I've already put the books in for. So this is Soul Seeker 1. So that goes in there. And what's gonna happen is if I take all of these books, actually, yeah, let's go get Loot Finder 3 and Resistance 2. Just so you have a 1, 2, and 3 scaling, I will put all of these in here. 1, 2, and 3. So if I did this correctly, all of these should go into their specific hoppers with the correct clock on it. There you go. Now it's flowing. So as you can see here, it's giving me oh, I didn't add the Soul Seeker command in yet, but that's supposed to be for Soul Seeker. And then this is gonna be for resistance. Now it's at 28, as you can see. So it's actually going really quickly. And then now Loot Finder, it's at 48. So basically, that's what it does. It adds the score to the objective, and then in the next episode, we're gonna test for those scores, and then that's what's going to be making an impact on the game. Yeah, that's a lot of brainy stuff. But what's gonna happen is after that, they go into the chest here at the bottom, and then they just get sucked in to get pulled in at the end. So there you go. Soul Seeker, Resistance 2, and Loot Finder 3. That is that. That's actually how the card system's going to work in the final output of this game. I'm hyped for this. So we got Soul Seeker right here, Resistance 2 right here, and Loot Finder 3 right there. Boom! That's it. We're done. And if you want to check your score, you could go /scoreboard. Objectives list. There you go. So when you do that, there you go. It just shows that there are 6 objectives that we're looking for right now. So if we do /scoreboard players list at P, and then if you press enter, as you can see, you got noise 6, that's the clank I tested, stealth 16, which is from over there, and then Loot Finder 48, resistance 32, and supposedly wait up, resistance 2, right? That's what we got. Resistance 2, 32, so it's like 16 times 2, yeah, 32, yeah. We gotta do our math correctly. So I just wanted to know. So, and then Loot Finder is 48 because that is 16 times 3, which is, yeah, 48. Yeah, we did our math correctly, and the clock works perfectly. Basically, that's what it is. So yeah, that may be a lot to take in, and this module right here, it doesn't even have its input yet. Man, I should have placed the input so that we could do like all the crazy stuff with it. But basically, after all the cards are dumped into the sorting system, they will be placed into a shulker box supposedly over here, And then that shulker box will be cloned all the way to here. It will be cloned all the way to here. Because this is the starting button, wherein the spawning stuff happens, and then this is gonna be the ending section. Yeah. And actually nothing much has changed here. I just, I meddled with it slightly, but I focused on doing this module because this took a lot of time. Finding the correct clock to get the hoppers locked just at the right amount of time to be able to get your scoreboard objective correctly. Man, that took a lot of time. So yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, why don't you consider subscribing and checking out my other series? You know, I have quite a bit of I got quite a bit of a few series that you guys could watch. I'm sorry if the episodes are kind of long for you, but you know, I have fun recording these things, so that's why they're long. And then if you guys got any suggestions, like any better solution to this sorting system, please leave it in the comment section below. I am not that good in Bedrock Edition commands just yet because I am used to Java Edition. And yeah, if you want to see updates for me, like updates on the sorting system, or maybe any update, basically any update, school or whatever, follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. And I've been EnzoS100, signing off.